Te presentamos una nueva locura de Telepizza, porque hay que estar loco para ofrecerte una pizza mediana por solo 4,95. Aprovechate de los martes locos. Telepizza. El secreto está en la masa.
I don't think any of the three players are available. Inigo Martinez is improving, but I don't think he'll be available for the game. The other two players are definitely not available. Well, I want a real Sociedad that can win the game, first of all. That's what we want. I think in the first game and the second game, I think we played some good football. I thought we were unlucky in both games not to end up with 3 points in both games. Last week against Real Betis, I thought our first half performance was very poor. I thought our second half performance with 10 men, we done so many good things. We made chances, but when we got the chances, we didn't take the chances. So I think we were very unlucky to come away with a defeat. So we should have more points, but we've not. So we have to change that now. And we have to get a win. So, first of all, we have to get the result. The results are all important. And I say again, I think the players are in good spirits. And I see them training well. We need to have a greater intensity when we play at home. And I hope that we're able to show that in the game. I think the team have played some good football in the games. We've drawn 2 and lost 1. I think the first 2 games we were unlucky not to take more than 1 point from both games. We didn't play well in the first half against Real Betis. We didn't defend well in the first half against Real Betis. So that has to improve. But in the second half we tried everything to win the game, to score the goals. We had opportunities, we didn't take it. It sometimes can happen in football, but we have to change it. And we're working very hard to try and turn the draws into wins, and to make sure that we are scoring and making the chances we need to win the games. I'm happy with some parts of the performance. Some parts of the team performance has been very good. For 2 games we defended very, very well. You know, we gave Deportivo very few opportunities. We gave Sporting Gijón very few opportunities. Not the situation against Betis. We gave them too many opportunities. But we know that we're looking for better results. It's simple as that. We have to try and do that. We have to get better performances. Of course we want better attacks. We want to see more from the attacking play. We're working to improve that. So there has been lots of the aspects of the football good, but there's some aspects of it have not been so good. No, I think that the teams we've played, 2 teams being Sporting Gijón and Real Betis, have had different motivations. Both teams have been promoted. They're coming with momentum from the previous season. I have to say, the crowd at Real Betis was incredible. One of the best atmospheres I've seen in Spain. The pressure they put on the referee, the way they backed their team. I thought the crowd in Betis was fantastic. I also was able to see Sporting Gijón and Real Madrid before we played them, and it was great atmosphere. So I think Sporting Gijón came here. I think they had only lost 2 games all the season before. I think their performances have showed that they're a very hard team to beat. Deportivo, who we played in the opening game and with a good result, have showed that they've had some very, very good results since we played them. So you never know the right times to play the teams. You're never sure. But I think the games we've had have been quite tough games. I think they've been hard. And I've been to see several games in Spain since the start of the season, to have a look at teams, to see the football. I see many games the same just now. Very little between the teams, very little, maybe 1 goal, maybe a set piece, corner kick, penalty kick. Very, very little between the teams just now. So I think I think it will be the same. I think Espanyol and La Real, I think the game will be close. I think the games are close. I think, like the players have suggested, you never know. Sometimes it can be good, sometimes it can be bad. When you lose goals, sometimes you work all week on defending to be stronger defensively. It can work, sometimes it doesn't work. So you never know if it's positive or negative. So I hope we can win the game. I don't know what Espanyol do, but I only know that we've prepared well. The players have trained very well, very focused, and we are going to do all we can to try and get a positive result. I think that's the same at every football club. I think the atmosphere, I can think of many clubs where, you know, if you're winning, the atmosphere is always good. If you're losing, the atmosphere is not so good. That's football clubs, that's football, and that happens. But we're only just started the season, and I can tell you the atmosphere inside the training ground is very, very good. You know, players work incredibly hard. Many of you people watch the training, you see the players training. Fantastic, their attitude, the way they go about their work. And so I can only tell you what I see, and I see very committed, very determined players to improve on what the situation is just now. Well, only if the performances have been, I think a lot of the performances have been okay. We need to score goals, we know that. But I've got great support from the President, great support. The people I speak to around the club are very supportive of me and the team. But we know we have to get results. That's football. You have to get results. But the season is 3 games old. It's not very long. We've only just started the season. So we have to improve. We know that. And we have to win some games. Well, we have to give him an opportunity to settle into the club and get to know the people, get to know the players. He also started pre-season late. He missed the early weeks when we were away together, getting to know us. He didn't have many pre-season friendlies, so we have to give him the benefit. But we brought him to score goals. We brought him to be a big player for us. So he'll be very important. We need to give him a little bit of time to settle in and get used to the players. So we shouldn't be too judgmental at this present time. Yes, I do know what they said, and I think that they are both different. I think both the things are different. I think Carlos Vela was about him personally and about his situation. I think Zuratuta's was construed, I hope you understand the word, construed differently. So I've spoke with both players. I have no problem with them at all. Both of them are really good boys who work hard, and we want them to help the team get better. So, you know, it's normal at a football club. The players want to win. They want to do well. They want to improve. They want to play, and that's what you want. You want that. You want the players to be. Now they know we have to win. We have to show that we can win. Well, Carlos Vela is a very important player. Not only an important player, but a special player as well. But I know that he's been having conversations with the President. But at this moment in time, we have him. He's La Real's player. And we have to get Carlos in really good condition and in good form, because he's so important to the team. He's so important to the goals we score, which we know we need just now. So we have to make sure that, you know, we get Carlos Vela correct, focused, condition, and scoring and helping the team. I hoped that Carlos would come back because he had a tournament in the summer. I hoped he would come back and ready to play. And he has been ready to play. We've asked him to go right into the team. He was injured when he came back. We weren't able to have any training with him at all. And all the questions were, is Carlos Vela fit? Is Carlos Vela ready? And I continue saying I'm not sure if he's ready yet. as he's so important, we need him. But I think that Carlos has still got more condition that he can improve. But he's someone who can create a goal, make a goal. He's one of our top goal scorers, and we've tried to get our goal scorers in the team because we know we need to score more goals. We've tried to get the people in the team who can score us the goals. So we need Carlos. We need him at his best. And I see Carlos this week training well. This is maybe one of the first weeks we've had of well, you could say we've had him for training properly. And I think he's had a good week's training, so I hope we see the benefit from the good week's training.